We will talk about a lot of things in this episode, such as the market as a whole and prices. We're going to talk about what's going on with Bitcoin. The stage is altcoin. It's almost time to take over the counter Bitcoin from the all-well folks. Now, let me move on to the countered ETFs. Wales is gathering a large amount of XRP, which has an effect on the Bitcoin supply that we will look at. You won't believe this figure until you see it, so let's get started. Bitcoin's market value, which is more than $1 trillion. It fell 2.15% in the last 24 hours, ending the day at $1.51 to $1.95. When Bitcoin's market value went over $1 trillion for the first time, everyone was very happy. Things are moving around a bit. If you don't see anyone reacting to the fact that Bitcoin has $1 trillion market cap, you might not even know that it exists. This time it's likely to reach a market cap of $2 trillion. Ethereum is down 3.13% to $2,755. The USDT and USDC are both stuck near their dollar pegs, and an XRP is worth a pitiful $0.55. People shouldn't worry too much about the fact that it's down 3% because it looks like XRP is about to break the $1,945 billion market cap record. Remember the amount of money we were talking about, $2 trillion. It looked like we were about to hit $2 trillion, but now the money that was supposed to leave Bitcoin, which is more than 50% of the market, is slowly moving back in. Cap. The adults then take turns giving the money. I'll be getting your answer soon. Do you remember the last Twitter thread I had? We've been calling the Bitcoin moves 3 for 3. I know that everyone is still waiting for me to make changes to this. I'd like to see what takes place tomorrow. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to find out what the weekly gap means. We should release our next report on Monday morning. First, I want to see how the weekend goes. Then we'll call the whole Bitcoin move from the mid-40s to the high 40s back into the 30s and then up to this $50,000 level. We're going to make this bull cycle even better. Now, I'm telling you, man, to put this in this video clip you see, I think we should try to get an update on Monday or Tuesday. I can play it for a little while now. I'm going to block out the sound that you can hear. The voice here doesn't sound like Brad Garlinghouse. It looks incredibly real. The thing you're seeing is what we call a scam. These are getting more complicated. If I had to guess, I would say this is a scam since AI is getting better all the time. It's likely not a surprise what was going to happen. When you scan the QR code, it would take you to a page and ask for seed. The words you'd use to sign up for a wallet. After that, you'd be asked for seed. Never, ever give those seed words to anyone else because no one will ever ask for them and they will never need to exchange them. The IRS and the government don't need them. Listen up, people. Those are just for your eyes. This is getting through to a lot of people. Because no one will ever give you free XRP, you should be careful and take a break while you think. It's 99.99999% of the time true when something seems too good to be true. It's true that people usually think something great is about to happen when they are happy and excited. You already know what takes place. They lose all of their XRP, but it stays safe. The Warren Satoshi Florida moment shows that the joke was funny, because even people who are against Bitcoin, you might have to accept cryptocurrency, just like Senator Elizabeth Warren. After ETFs were approved, voters say that Daniel Kahn signed a certificate for Satoshi Nakamoto to mark the 15th anniversary of Bitcoin in the US. Kahn knew about this and did it anyway. It's not clear if this is a political stunt, and Elizabeth Warren said some hurtful things. I have no faith in her when it comes to crypto. I don't trust anyone to tell you the truth. At the end of the day, they all have plans. That is a simple truth. Everyone has a goal, and since the election is coming up, they will all start to talk about it. Yes, pay attention to what these people do. I think a lot of them will start to change their minds. Look at the cryptocurrency part of Item Stock Money Lizards as well. Sharing this is interesting because it shows that Bitcoin is the leader. Based on the chart, we thought that Bitcoin would lose its dominance, which has been a good indicator of altcoin season in the past. I think altcoins will soon print in a crazy way like they did in 2017 and 2021. If you look back to 2017, you can see this dashed line. Why does Bitcoin take so long to move? Being in charge in 2017, what happened when Bitcoin passed that point? Bitcoin is no longer the most popular cryptocurrency, rotating out and going to altcoins in the end. Remember that when money leaves the Bitcoin market, it goes into other assets. In 2021, people will put their money into Ethereum, XRP, XLX, LM, ADA, and all the other cryptocurrencies. This is exactly what we saw happen when money took over Bitcoin, left Bitcoin for the alts after a cycle. As a next step, all of these coins should start to run since we are about to cross this line and be turned down. Should keep an eye on a money rotation. Of Bitcoin and getting into the alternative market, they said yesterday in a tweet that the Discord XRP is ready to go. The other night, someone I know who's really into cryptocurrency lost a lot of money. It was Thursday, it was pretty clear what the message was to get the last one they bought XRP a few years ago, and now they are getting more XRP. There's a good reason for this both there, and I think a big push is coming up soon. It's been a long time since XRP did anything. A lot of people think that XRP will never go below $1 again. In fact, it will completely destroy a dollar and soar over its peak. The only thing that can stop it is itself. The question I have is still not clear since XRP is still in its 50s. At this point in the penny range, how high will XRP really go? There it is, the soul I already said. I have more doubts about that picture the closer XRP gets to $1 and stays in that range while Bitcoin goes up. At its all-time high, 10x looks like a great number for XRP. The price will go up even more. With 10 times the value of $1, this bull market cycle will take us to the $10 XRP we want. But if we use 10 times the value of a 50A, we'll only get $5. That's not something I want to do. $5 XRP would be much better for me. Then compare it to what people who use XRP go through. I'm sure all of you feel the same way. Chad says that OTC is going to zero. He says, I just tried to let everyone know that they're coming to take everything I believe that the over-the-money count over the cryptocurrency asset count will run out, whether it's over-counter money or over-the-money count. Take a look at this in the written D. They have to go to the exchanges when there aren't enough items. They gave this man a 5% overspot for some of his coins when I called them. There is a supply shock when there is a shortage on the exchanges. The cryptocurrency market goes crazy when this happens. You've never seen anything like what Mel put out there, and now he's going to see if it's been done already. Here's what the bears should do next. Can't understand it, and neither can I. There are calls for a naked market, and I'd like to know what happened to the 49,000 Bitcoins that ETFs bought. That leaves just over 6,000 Bitcoins to be made. Note that this is a supply. This shortfall is what happens when institutions put out an XRP ETF. We will be able to see the difference between the amount of XRP that is available and the amount that institutions want to buy ETFs. We will have a supply shock. How does that change the price now about XRP, sending it to the moon? That brings us to the next point. Whales are collecting 218 million XRP. That's just the start. A transit from one unknown wallet to another unknown wallet was part of the method. It is being kept in a cold place. When XRP is sent to an exchange, bad things happen, so I don't want that to happen. It will be dumped by the exchange. We want XRP to be moved from unknown wallets to unknown wallets, or from an exchange wallet to an unknown wallet, so that we know which wallets are which. This shows that the exchange is locking down the account and getting ready for the big boom. Even though there was a supply shock recently that has changed the price of Bitcoin since the huge drop, people are still pessimistic. I just don't get it. I really don't. And you've seen how I've talked about and predicted Bitcoin's rise. It's attached to the tweet. That's not likely to happen, my friend. Could the value of Bitcoin drop a little? Mayor could switch out the alts, and some of these alts might run, but what you should be thinking about is what comes next. As of now, only 6,000 Bitcoins have been made, but ETFs are worth 49,000. We're letting customers get to a 5% spot over the counter, which is a 5% return on their money right away if they just go back to the exchange and Rebbe's Bitcoin people think about what's going to happen. A moment in 2020 is a moment in 2017. Going into this year, the only thing left to do is to take it easy and start planning and carrying out your exit strategy. Do not wait. We're going to leave this year.